Hello, hello. Back into Epic 7. I saved these because I figured watch them. It's something else to do. And I also got these stocked up. Covenant Hero and an Artifact. Might roll for ARAM later too, just so I have that anti-cleave. Let's see. First, I don't care. Well, I might care.
Were you looking for me? Tell me what you want me to do.
Oh. I now have all 3 Mercedes. Sweet. I like Mercedes. Don't care. Don't care. And I'm guessing I'm not gonna care. I was correct. Hey, tomorrow the 5-star hero ticket. I'll probably not actually turn that in until I'm on screen. This is about... Oh, right. New season, so I actually have some of this to claim again. Huh. I think I could handle some of these.
Are you finished fighting yet?
Rank did get reset, so...
Close your eyes.
Grant me power, Lord Noyas. With each meaningless outburst, you degrade yourself further.
Ouchies.
If I must fight, no destiny can stop me!
I desire your flesh.
Let me see here.
Attack.
Yeah, that'll work.
Need help?
Is that all
Oh, that
you've
barrier?
got?
I don't think you need it anymore. That killed Vildred outright. Didn't think she hit that hard. The Vildred is made of paper mache. The roast beef.
I think
No one's really that hurt right now, so...
Found you. This one. Can you handle this?
Want to know about my family?
You know what, let's kill this guy while it's possible.
I believe in you, Papa.
Luminescence. Glory.
I did not see her on the timeline.
Should we get started?
Did not realize that's what was happening.
Take this!
Because I couldn't visibly fucking see where she was on the time.
How weak.
Well, Vildred's dead again.
Prove your worth.
He didn't even get to come back
Once
this
you
time.
faced me,
I think he was still on cooldown.
You'll become darkness yourself. I smell living creatures. Let them escape. Is that all you've got?
Yep.
Show never stops.
When the Shadow of the Archdemon is allowed to do her thing, nothing lives. It's just that quite often she doesn't get to do shit. This is like day 1, so...
Let's do this.
This will not be difficult.
You outlived your usefulness. Now rest in peace.
Howie.
Found you.
Well. There is a good thing ADS doesn't have to be bumped to make this happen.
Can you handle this?
Great
There's a bunch of characters I have never seen before.
Is that all
God
you've got?
damn, these counter procs.
I'll protect you.
Oh my god. Not even gonna bother with turn 2, just beat the hell out of it. Oh, ADS is going again? Great.
How weak.
ADS solos everything. My god.
They did it!
Penny's having a good time back there for having done jack shit. Ugh. Note that down. Alright, okay, someone saying they're,
chaos.
You can't close
look,
your
not
eyes.
dissing Crispin Freeman here, just... Can he solo this?
Let's do this. I hope you're ready.
Yeah, I was hoping that would happen.
Is that all you
Yeah, the rest aren't, they're not living through that.
They did it!
Benny really keeps doing that, huh? Okay, no easy victories on this lineup. At least not as obviously. You're a little iffy. I think I'm running into people who are actually trying now. I've ran past all the for sure don't know what they're doings, and now we're on people who do know what they're doings. This maybe? Ah, no, she's on that shit. Damn. I've never seen this character even once, but I've seen all the others with them somewhat frequently. Afternoon Soak Flan I am terrified of, and Harsetti is not better. This is 3 setups I'm terrified of, and I don't know how right I am to be, so we're gonna back off. Alright, let me see. 5-star Covenant characters. I need Mort. I have been told to get Mort. I truly believe I should pick up Mort. Well, let's look at my options. Let's look at what can ruin me forever. Yeah, no one else here is grabbing my attention the way Mort does. Maybe Senya? I do like Senya. I like her character. But I honestly say I like Mort's character more. I have you? No, I have you. I know I have Ada. Some of these surprise me, some of these don't. I have him? I have her. Huh. I know about you. And you? Huh. It's like the first so many of them are people I already have. I didn't know I had haste. I don't. Okay. I'm looking at people and I'm thinking, I don't remember seeing them in the other list, so they must be new to this one. I know I have you. I know I have you. No, you're in there. Are you somewhere? You were one of my starters. I don't understand the new Tenebrae version. She's called Witch of the Mirror, and that's a funny pun, because it's Witch of the Mirror and she uses mirrors. If you say it with an American accent, and also you're bad at talking, which both of those apply to me, then they sound the same. I don't know what she's supposed to be, and the, like, cinematic they released did not clear it up for me. I'm gonna level with you. There's my OG. Okay, I saw it clipped. That someone in the EWC actually used Vildred to, like, completely... not even let the other team do anything in a draft. It was amazing. Seeing the OG boy do something. They just buffed him to hell and then he cleaved the whole... like, half their team was dead and they didn't get to do anything. I saw that clip floating around. But I know I know among characters I need, Morty here is probably the best. And honestly, he might just be straight up better than Adventurer Ras, if my understanding is correct. At least as far as I'm using them. Now, Ras is probably still good for my PvE runs, just because giving extra attack to Fenny. Or even to ADS. Honestly, Fenny might be who I need to slot out of the arena team if I want ADS carry. As for artifacts, I know even less. I suppose I'd pick whatever Mort wants, but... problem is, I think I already have what Mort really wants. Like, does Mort care about crits? This seems very, dice rolly. This doesn't seem terrible, but it doesn't seem great. This seems good for a character who can give themselves barrier, which I think she actually can. Okay, this is like Mort's specific one. Let's see, non-attack skill. Increase skill cooldowns of all allies by a turn. But only once, so you kinda don't want him to go first. Has a chance to increase his crit damage. I don't know how good that actually is. And of course, this is actually probably the subject of today's side story, because I've heard it's one of the best ones. Hey, Courtingnat, I got another 5-star artifact selector, and I also have a Covenant selector. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to pick Mort. So I was looking at Knight stuff, and I don't think he wanted any of those. He's immune to being stunned. Oh. No, I actually don't want Mort on my arena team, then. Because he'd stop my ADS from doing counterattacks, and that's such a huge chunk of damage. That's a bad team-up, then. Though he does completely counter the enemy ever using counterattacks, which would be really funny. So he counters ADS and also has anti-synergy with her. Like, I guess if I were to run him instead of ADS to support Fenny? But is Fenny... I feel like Fenny's not great in Arena, as it stands. Just because she takes a while to get going. Between Mart or Genua, least niche of the options. I'm gonna level with you. I don't know who the fuck Genua is. I'm gonna scroll through these characters until I see who that is. Because the person in my head that comes to mind when you say Genua is not a 5-star character. I know if... oh, this is Genua. Okay. He's kinda cool. I think he's the only wild dog I don't have, also. Okay, so... yeah, I've seen him a few times. once per battle, if he die, he becomes immortal instead. If he's attacked with less than half health, spell all of his debuffs and give him rage for 2 turns. 50% thing. Celine is an option too. She gets worse the higher rank you are, though. Well, my rank is dog shit, so, maybe she'd be okay. What does she do? Can give her stealth on her skill 1. That's not terrible. Start of the first battle, stealth for 2 turns. So she's just stealth forever. It's like that alt Cho I have. Enemy uses a non-attack, dispel all debuffs from the caster, activates Blink against a random enemy. Gain 10 souls, attack the enemy in the blink of an eye, increase combat readiness 30%, unaffected by elemental advantage. So... If the enemy tries to do a damned thing that's not an attack, they're gonna be upset about it. And Thunderclap. Attack repeatedly, absorb damage dealt as health. And it's increased evasion and a barrier that scales with our attack. Enemy is not an elite or boss monster, ignores damage sharing. I mean, I definitely see what she does. What at higher ranks is countering her, is my question, because he's not cleave. Everything seems to be single target. Is it just that higher ranks often don't use non-attacks? Non-attack skills, so her blink doesn't get used properly or something? I'm very hesitant about Mort, because he prevents me from using counterattacks other than on Mort himself, but I don't know if he even wants that. Like... Okay, it's a good sign when one of the most liked things in recent time is that people are pissed he's so powerful. Oh yeah, he also has exclusive equipment. Did he used to be bad? Apparently, he got an upgrade. Being immune to, like, stun, sleep, and fear is very nice. But turning off my ADS's counterattacks is not great. When, as I demonstrated in the few arena matches I did during this, if she gets her counterattack off, niche pick, but definitely an important one. Sort of just anti-cleave. Or you can kind of just slam into a team in S3 and hope fear works. I mean, yeah, but he doesn't work in the team I'm building is the problem with Mort. Because, like I said, his passive, all heroes except the caster cannot counterattack. ADS does some absurd shit with how I've built her on her counterattacks. He'd have to replace ADS. Which, maybe that's for the best, but I feel like ADS is actually the most powerful character in my arena team, is the problem. If anything, I'd need to set up a different Soul Weaver, or a different primary healer. Or someone who just helps kill shit faster, because Fenny kinda picks up on healing well enough by herself. Though, I did also... I picked him because he's apparently really, really strong. Though I don't know what kind of team he needs, and I wanted to pick him anyway because he's voiced by Crispin Freeman, so I got all I needed. It's just, these two things are going to take me a while, and I'm not allowed to put him in Grace of Growth, which is annoying. Yeah. Suppose while I try to think about that. I've completely cleared out this shop, so I can start a different one, and I know exactly which one to do. It has been mentioned to me multiple times that this is one of the best side stories, period. The Meaning of Justice, starring Charles. Prior to Rass's awakening, Azera enters political turmoil, with clashes over faith and ambition, deepening Charles's concern further and further every day. Heard this is one of the best. Not mistaken, the same person who wrote Rand's side story did this one? And Rand's was amazing. It's just very unfortunate that that episode 4 then did not do that side story justice in the slightest. Goodbye. Loved you too, buddy. You are great. But your shop's cleared out. That's interesting. Corvus is involved here. Silverwing Village. Oh my god, animated Dienny! As I already told you during the Conclave meeting, I don't know whatever voice I might have given her way back when. DDR is super strong. Him plus Aram should be able to clear any Harsetti defense easily. Best to capitalize on that before Harsetti disappears from defenses. Why would she disappear from defenses? Is my question. As I already told you during the Conclave meeting, I would never accept that plan, Priest Noad. Alright then. What do you want to do? If you won't accept it, then why don't you come up with a better plan, Your Majesty? You weren't going to tell us that the problem will all be solved once the heir of the Covenant wakes up, were you? You saying you doubt the goddess's salvation? The goddess's revelation? High Priest. Oh, right, the revelation. Having us believe promises that had not been kept 20 years ago will now be kept. That the heir of the Covenant, who failed to awaken when we needed him most, will magically awaken now whenever we need him. Now, I'm wondering... I watched that, that new, cinematic they put out, where it's, Mirwitch Tenebrae and... friggin' Origin Rass. And I'm wondering if it's trying to imply that... that Tenebrae's magic is somehow involved in what stopped Rass from waking up on time here. I know next to nothing about that Tenebrae. She seems to be looking across time through her mirrors. I know if you have both her and Boss Arunca in Brawl, you can fill the rest of your party with whatever the fuck you feel like. Because those two by themselves carry, basically. You doubt it only because you didn't receive the revelation yourself. It was because the Blue Cross believed the revelation, they created the concept of the saint. I merely used the revelation as a means to persuade those fools in the Blue Cross. I see how it is. I'm surprised. Hey, Green Ghost. Aram just kills her now. Most powerful thing about Harsetti is her insane debuffs and abyssal crown spam. She can't do any of that because you have immunity, she can't break through, you just win once your important heroes get a turn. So you're saying Aram not only counters Harsetti, not only is Aram a decent Harsetti replacement in how she also is anti-cleave, she also is anti-Harsetti. She both counters and replaces Harsetti. Damn. Wonder why you wouldn't trust her revelation, High Priest, even though you're the one with the highest authority in the Church of the Goddess. I'll tell you why. Because I'm not stupid enough to fall for such a joke. How could you say that? You're the High Priest of the Church of the Goddess. It's fortunate there's only the two of us here. If anyone ever heard that, they would have been shocked. And are you denying the miracles of the Goddess? Then These are miracles. They're achieved by human hands, by the right man in the right place and time. You back in Spain? I didn't know you were in Spain at one point, or that you'd left it. But cool. For example, what I did 20 years ago to protect the sacred kingdom of Azera, risking everything I had. I appreciate that, Priest Noad. I actually gave him the British accent for a sec. But even that cannot change my mind. I refuse to sacrifice my people for this horrible plan of yours. Not for more enhanced mages. It's not a horrible plan, Your Majesty. Remind me what a blithering maniac the last enhanced mage you made turned into? Is he not currently working for an evil star? Is that what it was, an evil star? Did he not also is he not planning to burn down an entire continent other than one city? I can't help but think enhanced mages were a bad idea, yes. More like a sacred sacrifice for a miracle, I would say. Please do not devalue their noble deaths. Why have you kept it a secret if that's something you're so proud of? Why'd you hide the fact that those mages who devoted themselves and shed blood that day died in agony due to the effects of the enhancement? You even hid it from me and lied that they returned to their homes. Why did you do that? You said it was a sacred sacrifice. Do you really not get it? You haven't grown up after all. I feel like at this point you can just have this guy executed for blasphemy. Or at least imprisoned for blatant blasphemy and heresy. Even though you led us to victory, you were nothing more than an ordinary sister. The succession wasn't proper. You used the power of the church to enthrone you, despite the opposition from the nobles. You really think I should have let them know this truth that would undermine your authority? I took care of not only those who opposed, but also everyone else who served them. Just for your ascension to the throne, Your Majesty. At this point, just shoot him? I mean, yeah. It was you who talked me onto the throne. You said it was what was best for Azera. I've done my best for Azera's peace and prosperity, regardless of your goals and plans. Alright, so you keep being stubborn, is that what you're saying? We're running out of time. The Archdemon could wake up at any time, and we're not at all prepared. What? We'll add a magic block and blast him. And there do seem to be magic guns in this setting, just not really in this specific country. Must organize an elite unit as soon as possible. Strong unit like the squad of enhanced mages we had before. The Holy Order of the Blue Cross and the Rose Apostles must also have their own armed forces. If we're to call up and arm all of the youth in Azera, we can't keep wasting time like this. I will not accept it. They already have tough lives even without this plan. Can't make their lives even harder. The heir of the Covenant will save us all. I believe in the goddess and her revelation. You're just going to ignore the conclave like this, Your Majesty? Even the former king wasn't as stubborn as you. My answer remains the same, and will remain unchanged. It's late now. Why don't you return to your place, Priest Noad? As you will, my queen. But please remember who made you queen. Must have been part of the goddess's plan. Nothing lasts forever, Your Majesty. Keep that in mind, because... who knows? Someone might dethrone you for the sake of peace in Azera. Most hype thing about the music video was seeing Elbrus and Amaryllis. Chances of them being playable went up. I don't know who they are. I saw people in the comments talking about them. I was like, I don't know who that is. Oh, wait, right. The one from the Elbrus Ritual Sword, and... Amaryllis is the one with the rod, right? Rod of Amaryllis? They're both artifact-only characters. I totally get the hype of that. I mean, like, Craft Essence exclusive servants always get lots of hype in FGO and stuff. I totally get it. I've just not been around long enough to care as much as y'all do. Oh, is that so? It's already been almost 20 years since I became queen. Do you think that everything is still the same? You may manage to move the Holy Order of the Blue Cross and the Rose Apostles. It'll be harder to persuade the Orders of the Sword and the Shield. You may be right. And maybe the right man in the right place and time will make it possible, coincidentally. That's what I, the High Priest, call a miracle. I see. Take care then, Priest Noir. See, this guy is the thing, with the context of episode 0, this guy's even scummier, and we know it. Because he didn't just ruin one character we like's life, he ruined 2. Granted, one of them was in another timeline, and who knows what Robin is doing in this timeline. There is no goddamned way to figure it out. Don't get to do the as much, because they just don't have characters like exit stage nearly as much in the later chapters. I think they wanted to move away from it, but the is such a core part of what I do. One moment, please. I'm back. Sorry about that. Can't just sit idly by like this. So Vildred seems to have decided to stay in his domain. Nobles have already started plotting. On top of all that, what is she going to do if the Archdemon comes back? Leave in the heir of the Covenant? Ha! What if he never wakes? Even if he does, what can he actually do for us? Queen Diane is too emotional. She's not qualified for her position. Says the guy screaming to himself alone in a locked room. Appears to be quite good at doing as she was told. Now she's getting arrogant. Seems like she's already forgotten who made her queen. I guess I have no choice. It's time for me to act for the sake of those blinded fools. I'll have to retake control of Azera. That's for the best. The meaning of justice. Are you looking for me, Sir Charles? Oh yes, Lady Azera. I heard from Priest Noir. Apparently some kind of suspicious movement was detected near the village of Silverwing. Suspicious movement? Are they armed? That's what I heard. Since they might be rebels, we must act quickly. Let's ambush them and find out what they are plotting. I'll head there first. Lady Asaria, please call up the elite soldiers of the Order of the Sword. Yes, sir. Turn off auto.
Watch and learn.
Hell yeah. Alright, how does he work? Chance to spell a buff. Chance to activate Smash as an extra attack. Granted 3 or more buffs, doubles effect chance. Okay, so if he's buffed up, it happens every time. That's interesting. Wield a giant sword. Absorb some of the damage's health. Cool, cool. Increase combat radius of all allies, 15%. Awesome. I see why he was one of the stronger characters on release. These are all very useful abilities. Attacks all enemies by discharging a sword blast. Increased attack, increased defense to all allies. Grants counterattack as a caster for 2 turns. There are 3 or fewer enemies. Damage dealt increases as enemies become fewer. Wow! He's even got a cleave that works better the fewer there are.
Kneel before.
Oh yeah, and of all the ones. Oh man.
Watch carefully.
Oh, and because of his ult, that gives him perfect chance with this every time. They're wielding swords for sure, but they don't seem very organized. And they also just seem like a bunch of thieves to me as well. Barely armed or trained. Is the High Priest wrong about this one?
Probably. But it's a serious problem. There are still thieves out here near the castle.
Yes, it is. You're right, Sir Charles. I think the situation is getting worse recently.
Has it?
As you commanded before, some knights disguised as farmers went to nearby villages to get an idea of public sentiment.
I guess it wasn't that positive.
It wasn't, Sir Charles. Especially due to the increasing number of monsters and villagers who were attacked. On top of that, they've been feeling more and more anxious about the Chaos Gates. When there's no guards or knights around them, everyone says that...
This is all because of Queen Diane?
Yes. Also, more and more people are saying that things were better back under the former king. The nobles walking around saying such things, it's inevitably going to have an effect on the common people. He already had many complaints about the queen. As you ordered, I told them not to imprison or punish those people.
But it's not an imprisonable offense. What the fuck are you talking about?
Hang on a sec. Is that? No. I was wondering if that clock was accurate. No, not even close. There's no time zone where this is an accurate clock. Actually, there's a few places in the world that have half-hour time zones. Maybe in one of those?
Good job, Lady Asaria. If we did, they wouldn't feel safe sharing their honest opinions in the future. I'm more worried about the future. What's going to happen to Azera?
It's time to draw my sword. Correct your posture.
Correct your posture, bitch.
I'll show you how it's done. Who taught
Ooh.
you?
And you get the extra anyway, don't even need the buffs.
Time to draw my
Get
sword.
his ass.
To determine the victor.
Split the entire fucking planet open. Oh yeah, Katenka. Four-arm lady who I was really hoping would be more important than she was with how unique her design is, but no more, Are there even any other four-armed characters in this game? There's gotta be at least one by now, right? Yeah, I see Sir Charles leading the Order of the Sword, High Priest. Indeed, they are renowned for their bravery. I didn't expect you to arrive so quickly due to the number of mercenaries trying to block your path. Seems your sword never rusts.
I need an explanation, Priest Noard. What is going on? The suspicious group we thought to be rebels turned out to be mere mercenaries. And now you're here in front of the mansion supposedly occupied by the rebels.
No need to rush, Sir Charles. Don't worry, I'll tell you everything. There are too many eyes and ears in the castle. I thought this would be the only way that we could have a conversation in secret.
A conversation in secret? What secret are we talking about?
Oh, Lady Katenka, will you wait for us here? Yes, High Priest. Sir Charles, please come in. I want to talk to you privately. No.
Lady Asaria?
Yes, Sir Charles.
Please wait here for me.
Of course, I will do as ordered.
I did not hear anything today. I know how much you worry about Azera, Priest Noard, but please do not cross the line.
Sir Charles, calm down and let me finish. It's time for us to face the reality with a cool head. Queen Diene has changed. She's no longer the same person we used to know. Her strong will and wise judgment as a saint that encouraged the soldiers during the war seems to have faded away as the years have passed. Queen now sits on our hands waiting for the heir of the Covenant to wake up. As if she lost the faith and courage she used to have 20 years ago.
Watch what you say, High Priest. What happened to your loyalty? What you just said is an insult to the Queen.
Insult it is. Diene is a queen, not a goddess, yes? You might serve the crown, but I serve the goddess. You serve neither, jackass. The sacred kingdom of Azera was founded by the goddess's blessing, so it was built to praise her. But the former king and queen Diene are mere beings who rule the country for the sake of the goddess.
You have been enjoying enormous power while serving the goddess. Everyone in Tyrell Castle knows that. Let me tell you something, High Priest. Don't be greedy. I'm sure the Conclave agrees with me.
You don't want to talk? Sir Charles. We all know that you want to control the entire Conclave, not just the Order of the Sword.
That is not true, High Priest.
Wow. I think Noard had the worst read on Charles possible here.
My only concern is Azera.
And the same for me, Sir Charles. Let's keep in mind the Conclave doesn't belong to the Queen. The Conclave exists to observe the leader and whether they rule according to the goddess's will.
I am well aware of that. You don't have to remind me, High Priest. Are you going back to the castle? I don't see anything we can do here. I will see you later when the Conclave next meets, High Priest. Sir Charles, please do not forget that what you swore to the goddess when you first joined the Order of the Sword. Your body and soul belong to the goddess and Azera, not Queen Diene. Fuck are they? Oh, these are the currency for this. Cool, cool. Little knight statues. Gold. Gold. Yeah, let's back out for a second and go to summon, because I have some element summons stocked up. Let's do these real quick. Just a 3-star Claudia. Just a 3-star Helen. And just a 3-star Clary. Yeah, I think all of those are capped for me. It's actually faster to do it like that, would you believe? Not by much, admittedly. Oh yeah. She showed up. I have all 3 Mercedes now. That makes me better than everyone else. Actually, I think everyone else already has all 3, so... I know Alexis capped. I know Clary is capped for sure. Helen, I'm not certain. You're not who I was trying to look at. Nope, Helen capped. Goodbye, Miss of Troy. The new one of this opened up yet? I don't think so. Yeah, I didn't think so. I still gotta clear up the gachapon thing on that. I don't know why I left all the way. Equipment capped. Of course it is. Yes, quick. Get rid of those.
I think I'm going to faint.
Should we get started? Purifying flame. Burn away the evil.
I could full auto this, but I want to do something myself.
Yep.
If I
They are
must fight,
so low level, this doesn't matter.
I'll show you true love. You can't close your eyes. Papa's going to eat his food today.
Yeah, 1 skill 3 from Fenny, they're dead. Ray Rock Hill.
I think I'm going to faint. Okay.
should we get
Ooh,
started?
free Fenny. Yeah, I should just auto attack.
I desire your flesh.
Benny's already
I'm scared.
4 stacks already.
All right, let's do this.
Don't let
Let's
them
get a fifth.
escape.
Okay.
Frantic Flight, really fucking strong.
True love. Give it to me. Paralyze me with your love.
Jesus. I was dead by, like, hit 2. And I did, like, 40 more hits. Hijacked airship. Ooh. I've heard you haven't appointed the leaders for the Holy Order of the Blue Cross and the Rose Apostles. How long are you going to leave those positions empty? Is that why you called this old man late at night, Your Majesty? You needn't worry about that, because the appointment has just been made. I, High Priest of the Church of the Goddess, will assume both roles. So what I've heard was true after all. I never thought you would go to such extremes. Extremes? It was perfectly legitimate. Most of the Sisters of the Blue Cross and the Knights of the Rose Apostles all agreed. The official announcement will be made during the general meeting of the Conclave tomorrow. Are you trying to deny the fact the Conclave is an independent organization here? How foolish you are. My decision still remains. As long as I have the loyalty of the Orders of the Sword and the Shield, you will not do as you wish, Priest Noad. They will forever remain on my side. Forever. Do you really think that'll last forever? It'll last past her death, jackass. I know this for a fact. Really think that Knights of the Goddess will do nothing but watch even as you protect that homunculus from Terranor? If you're shit-talking Mercedes, I will climb through this screen and beat you to death with my chair. And a wraith is shamelessly wandering around the center of the sacred kingdom of Azera. She has nothing to do with this. I swear, Noad, if you ever target Mercedes, I will never forgive you. Oh dear. What do you take me for? I won't do anything. That cursed homunculus will destroy you with her own hands in the end, Your Majesty. No. She actually straight up never does. You'll see. No, actually, the person Mercedes ends up destroying in the end is the person who does destroy Diane. Like, it's the roast beef who gets her, and Mercedes is the one who takes out the roast beef. I mean, it's Mercedes controlled by the Archdemon. Id? Ego? Superego? Some part of it. I don't know psychology that well. When did Queen Diane become so cunning? She's right, though. The fact that both orders are loyal to the Queen can be a dangerous factor. Although Crozet from the Order of the Shield, it's not really a problem since he's dull and so far away. I should know that name. I should definitely know that name. So Charles and the Order of the Sword can actually be a threat. If I can't persuade them, I'll have to take care of them another way. Lady Katenka. Yes, High Priest. Call up the Knights of the Rose Apostles and arm both soldiers and priests. Prepare to move when I send word. Yes, sir. But, High Priest, are you willing to risk fighting the other orders? It would mean Knights of the Conclave fighting against one another. Everything! Everything is possible, Lady Katenka. Anything can happen. What's there to be afraid of? It is what the goddess requires us to do for Azera. Few days later. The advance party is all on board. The hijackers are still filling up the fuel tank. Okay, Lady Alexa. I'll try to take off soon. We ought to subdue them before they can gain altitude. Keep in mind the airship should not be damaged if possible. Yes, Lady Asaria.
Don't worry too much about it. Your safety is my priority.
Sir Charles, how are you here?
Seems like they're taking off. Let's move.
Yes, sir. Lady Alexa, lead the soldiers and distract the enemies on the deck. Meanwhile, Commander Charles and I will attack the bridge. Okay. I forgot Asaria skips. Wearing the uniforms of Tyrell Guards. Because we didn't want to make new We didn't want to make new models and sprites for this, so they're wearing Tyrell Guard uniforms. And that's why they were able to hijack the airship so easily. I think these might not be ordinary thieves.
That's why I came here myself. They're not just any thieves trying to hijack an airship to sell. They must be using it as a means to achieve another goal.
You mean, they needed an airship so they could look down from the sky?
You're right, Lady Asaria. One of the soldiers involved in the plotting was caught, and he confessed after Lady Katenka's interrogation.
Oh dear.
They needed an airship to quickly find the heir of the Covenant. Even though they managed to find out when we'll move Ras to a different location, they did not know the exact details. They've always tried to assassinate the heir of the Covenant.
I see.
Leader of the hijackers must be on the bridge. Let's go!
Get ready. In full bloom, the Sword of Flowers.
Watch and learn for King Aether. I would give my life.
Hit him that fucking hard, big guy.
I will stay by your side.
Watch carefully. How disappointing.
Look who we have here. You filthy pigs, how dare you serve the usurper blinded by power?
What did you just say? I'll make you pay for that.
Wait, Lady Asaria. Keep him alive if possible. We'll have to interrogate him so we can get some information.
Oh, understood.
Though I've been born into a fallen noble family and done all kinds of dirty work, I at least have honor and pride, unlike you. Come at me. I'm ready to sacrifice my life for justice. Of course, each person has their own definition of justice. Challenge accepted.
On my word. Oath of the White Flower. I'll give you a rest.
Watch and learn. The time has come to determine the victor.
As you command. Forever. I pledge myself.
There you go.
I'll show you how it's done.
Oh, this is his soul burn. Oh, his soul burn is to decrease that skill cooldown by 2 turns. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Who taught you?
I'll give you a rest.
Nah, this is a little better, though.
It's time to draw my sword. Correct your posture.
Dead.
How did I lose? Why did you plot all of this? For whom? For whom? For no one. You might work for the vicious fake queen, but we only work for Azera. Killing the heir of the Covenant. For Azera. Of course. Well, we didn't know what's going on. We all know about the fake queen's plot. She's kept the Archdemon alive 20 years ago on purpose. What did you just say? She's trying to sacrifice the heir of the Covenant to revive the Archdemon when the time comes. That wouldn't even fucking work. What are you talking about? Who told you that's even a thing that can be done? Useless brat who never woke up when the Archdemon appeared and probably never will. Yeah, the Covenant? How funny. Destroy the cursed seed you prepared to unseal the Archdemon. And the Archdemon will never be able to return. Oh my god, he's fucking stupid. Do you really believe that nonsense?
Commander, actually, quite a few people who believe that. That makes literally no sense.
Oh.
With the homunculus from Terranor always at the Queen's side, the rumors spread even faster. There are numerous rumors. The Queen is into dark magic. She sacrificed her child for the vicious goddess and hid it from us.
But Aether's fine. He's fine. I mean, he dresses like a girl, and that concerns some people, but, you know, it's his thing. Let him do what he wants.
Also, as you've just heard, she made sure the Nocturnes failed to kill the Archdemon so that she could revive him later.
Do they really believe such nonsense?
I'm afraid to say, but they do, sir.
Have they all forgotten everything? A glorious moment when the heroes of Azera fought the Archdemon and won. How foolish of them. Is no art right after all?
They're all fools, Sir Charles.
You specifically, yes.
So we never accept the truth. Neither do the people. How long do you think they'll remember the glorious victory of the Archdemon War? If I don't prepare the same as I did 20 years ago, they will be faced with horrible destruction. If you truly wish to protect Queen Diene, help her become the High Priestess of the Holy Order of the Blue Cross so that she may have a peaceful life. You must know she already has many political enemies. If she insists on maintaining her throne, her life will be anything but. So just think about it, Sir Charles. Azera does not need a king or queen anymore. If you join me in creating an Azera led by the Conclave, I'll allow Diene and Aether to live the rest of their lives in comfort in a beautiful monastery.
What is the right decision? What is the truth I should believe?
Commander?
My apologies. I was distracted. Take him to Lady Katenka in Tyrell Castle. I don't think there is any need to talk to him further.
Yes, sir. But, Sir Charles, shouldn't we do something about Ras? The information that has been leaked. This could be dangerous.
Don't worry about that. That information is fake.
I see.
Yes, only Queen Diene knows Ras's whereabouts. Even I don't know where he is. Let's return.
Doo-doo-doo. Alright, let's back out for a sec. Take a little break from storying, you know? And let's roll for ARAM. Okay. I am curious how necessary Queen's Whistle is. Attack of all allies by 5 to 10%. End of the ally with the highest attacks turn. Combat readiness of the caster by 10%. Only once every 2 turns. Can only apply to one hero.
Troublesome child.
I mean... is that good? That doesn't seem all that good.
Violation of safety regulation. Rules are meant to be followed.
Alright. Looks like nothing of too importance here. Ian... Palaz... Royal Guard... Ellen... Is ice rated up invisibly? What's happening here? I think I literally didn't get shit here. Look, yeah, not a damn thing. Whoop, hey, something's here this time. Wait, everybody wake up! Hello, Aether. Actually, I can use you, because I have alt Aethers I can feed you to. Alright, something's here. Determined to become stronger? Ow. Crown of Glory. I mean, it looks like a good anti-cleave thing for a knight. The enemy uses a cleave, you take way less damage and take a bunch of their soul. I already have it though, so it's only a little useful. Alright, let's see. I know. I don't know if you're capped or not. These ones I know are capped for sure. I can toss them. You're capped, you're capped. You. You three I'm a little iffy about, actually. You're capped, and so are you. Alright.
Stop right there!
It is. No, you're capped. Alright. Try to keep that in mind. Yeah, I've got Guider Aether around, so... This is why, the alt versions of 3 stars are actually really nice. Because then you can feed their 3-star version to them. Oh yeah, Secret Shop refresh. Let's look in there real quick.
Well,
come back soon. Nothing too interesting. Do one more of these. If she doesn't show up, I'll go do... something showed up. Looks like a 4-star. But I'll go back to the story after this one. You know, space it out. Eject. More like reject. Got him. And show artifacts that are gonna turn into dust. Alright, here's a person. Who are you? Another fucking Corvus. God damn it. And 4-star artifact it looks like as well. Another goddamn Elia's knife. Okay. I think I have that thing capped already, anyways. Another fucking Corvus.
Violation of safety regulation!
Keeping him for the day I get Dark Corvus so I can turn him into... I can convert him into who cares.
Hold your position! You're safe.
Whoa. Thank you for notifying me. Game? Yes, I did not want to sell that one. You were correct.
Stop right there!
Did want to sell this thing, though. How'd that get missed? Bloodstone just seems like... would I ever need 2 archers on the same team? But actually, it's so general use. I can see keeping both Bloodstones. Celestine's... Cure, maybe? Celestine and Bloodstone are basically the same thing.
Troublesome child.
Though, I suppose Celestine is based on the target's max health. The other thing. Crown of Glory... Oh wait, this is my 3rd Crown of Glory. I can just feed it in, I don't care. It's not a good equipment.
You're safe now.
Elia's knife? Yeah, you're already capped. Just burn you. I don't need multiple Elias knives.
Violation of safety regulation!
Yeah, Aram, I hear you behind all of this. You can stop. Lock up Proof of Love.
Stop right there!
Very curious if I should try to put this on Fenny to give her an injury setup. Yeah, just sell this. I'm capped out on all the 3-star artifacts.
Violation of safety regulation! Rules are meant to be followed.
It's still behind all of this. Alright, finally. White-Face Ravine. Fuck does that mean? I guess it's a ravine with
Can't
the
close
faces
your
being
eyes.
white, but
Yes!
it sounds like it means something
I'll protect
else.
you. Yeah.
I desire your flesh.
Need help?
I think I'm going to faint.
Should we get started?
I smell
Don't
living
let them
creatures.
escape.
Here I go.
Was going to eat his fill today. I'm scared. You know about my
And die. I think even this much will kill it.
Stay with me.
Suspicious Heart Plane. Is it a plane that looks like a heart in a suspicious way? Or is it a plane named after someone who had a heart that looked very suspicious? Or hell, not even a person, just there was a suspicious heart found in the middle of this stretch of flatland, and
I think
I suppose if I found a heart in the middle of
Let's do
land
this.
with no seeming source, I'd be pretty fucking
Found you
suspicious of
this
that,
one.
yeah.
Need help?
Can I prove that's what happened? No. Am I gonna pretend it is that's what happened?
can't
Fuck
close your
yes.
eyes.
It's really funny.
If I must fight.
Yes, and we are your love. I'm scared. Yes. Papa's going to eat his food today.
Yeah, if Tam does that much damage to you, you're a little fucked, dude. Forest of the Forgotten Ascetic. Ah. That's all I wanted to say. Since it seems I've taken up too much of your precious time already, Sir Charles, I'll excuse myself now.
Priest Enoch, can I ask you why you've told me such a thing?
You believe me if I said it was because I admired you as a hero of the Archdemon War? For helping Queen Diene become queen?
Of course I wouldn't.
You good, Sir Charles? Let's say it's for my own sake, then. I think I've lost favor with the High Priest. What I've seen is a chance for the Rose Apostles to be dismissed, and then I'll lose my position. It's like soon there'll be nothing left but a stubborn and greedy person's ambition.
I understand. You can go now. And as you wanted, we never met today.
Yes, Sir Charles. You know, he just spill his whole spiel to him?
Strange. I couldn't take my eyes off it while Priest Enoch was talking to me, as if it were calling out for me. The silver gauntlet hanging on my wall is a family treasure we have kept ever since the first member of our family became a knight. For important missions, I wore it on my right arm to stay calm.
You mean this silver gauntlet that's on your right arm currently?
Sir Kit Sharon named it Justice for All,
Ah.
meaning I should pursue justice that will be shared by all who follow the goddess and the kingdom, rather than just for the sake of myself and my family. 20 years ago, when I pledged my oath to Queen Diene on her coronation day, I asked a question to myself and to the gauntlet. Is this really justice for all? My queen, who called for this world to be protected so that even those wandering souls may return and live together in happiness. I, Charles Sharon of the Order of the Sword, pledge my life to worship and protect you. Even long before then, the gauntlet gleamed as if in answer to my pledge, on the day when I joined the Order of the Sword. I'll devote my body and soul to the goddess of Azera. I will not allow myself to be overtaken by emotion. Why is it trying to attract my attention now? What is it trying to say?
How did it go? Did he say something? Looked like it worked out well, seeing your bright face.
Get your hopes up.
You think that old fox would have shown his heart so easily? Anyway, since the die is cast, let's wait and see what happens. I wish we didn't have to wait for so long. Sure fate will choose the most righteous path in the end anyway. Not many people out there since it's late. I'll go first. You should come later. You know. What you're saying is that those nobles who are plotting rebellion are in this forest?
I've been informed that they will have a secret meeting here.
I didn't hear of it. Was it by Priest Noir this time again?
No, it wasn't. Please stay close behind with the others. I'll tell you later.
Get ready.
Watch carefully.
I don't lose.
I should have gone for the blue.
On my word. Let's fight.
I'll show you how it's done. How disappointing.
Like you said, Lady Asaria, there are more and more monsters. It's no use patrolling the kingdom daily. It only dies out for a short while and then... where are they even coming from?
Sir Charles.
Yes?
The seal breaks and the Archdemon never returns. I don't know what to do as the Vice Commander of the Order of the Sword. To be honest with you, I still don't trust in the heir of the Covenant.
Lady Asaria.
Should I trust someone who's not being trustworthy, Commander? I pledge my sword to the Goddess, not the heir of the Covenant. You think I'm not qualified for the Order of the Sword?
Oh no, I'm not saying that. Of course you are more than qualified, Lady Asaria. We never test ourselves with a groundless belief.
Never trusted a groundless myth. Church of the Goddess never taught us to have blind faith. Remember, Sir Charles, our effort, the faith of everyone, and the noble sacrifice of the Nocturnes. These all were factors in the victory against the Archdemon. This is what you said on the coronation day of Queen Diene. Let me ask you something. Tell me, what's the difference between the noble's faith in the former king, and the people's faith in the Covenant?
We're the knights who protect the Goddess and Azera in real life. We're a great member of the Order. You are a great member of the Order of the Sword. Do not ever doubt yourself like that.
Thank you, Commander.
I will stay by your side.
Watch and learn. This way.
Yes! I don't lose.
Deaded. Owie. Owie.
Get ready.
I'll show you how it's done. Who taught you?
I'll give you a rest. In full bloom, the Sword of Flowers.
It's time to draw my sword. Kneel before my sword of light.
Let's fight.
Get poisoned, idiot.
How
Ooh, his counterattacks can trigger his skill too. Oh, man. Charles is cracked as hell. I said it before. I see why he was one of the best characters on Release. The cabin at the end of the path. We don't want them to see us coming. We should approach through the trees.
Lady Asaria,
Yes.
I'll go by myself from here.
What?
You'll stay here with the backup to make sure that no one approaches the cabin.
But, Commander... Seen many monsters and bandits on the way here, but not a single one suspected of being a rebel or a noble plotting rebellion. Would you please tell me what's going on, sir?
I want to ask you something first. Who are you loyal to? Please answer me with all honesty.
Of course. To the Goddess and Azera. Just as I pledged when I joined the Order of the Sword.
Yes, that's what I thought. Lady Asaria, as you already know, I made the same pledge. But what I'm trying to do now is something that suits the oath I made. So please, trust me. Wait for me here until I come back.
No. Understood, Sir Charles. Everyone stay alert. If the commander doesn't come back within an hour, we'll break into the cabin. Huh? I saw something in the woods. What's it? Angelica? Meow. She's gone. There's just an old white cloth stuck between the branches. Did I imagine that? Ah. Back to summoning. Whoop, 5-star. It says filthy artifact journal. That tells me I probably got the whistle. Forest totem. Make a delusion. Yep, here's something. Yep, Queen's whistle. I mean, the attack of all allies buff seems pretty nice, you know? There's a little everyone's attack up a percentage. I don't see a problem with that on it, and putting it on a Soul Weaver... Well, if you put that on a Soul Weaver, then it means you're not putting Wondrous Vial on that Soul Weaver, which... or Celestine, or anything else, so I guess it would fit for a very aggressive team. One that's not necessarily healing off the Soul Weaver. And, once every 2 turns, upping their own combat readiness 20% is kinda nice. It seems... I don't know. Let's do a little more. Oh, 4-star. It's like a PvE artifact, to be honest. Soul Weavers aren't starved for good artifacts. Yeah, that was my thing, and I was like... Its big problem is it's not any of my go-to Soul Weaver artifacts. It's like any mage artifact I see. Yeah, that's really cool. But it's not Tome, so, like... It's already lost a few points. And, like, for that, it's like, well, it's not Celestine, which I want on my Soul Weavers, so they're healing even if they're not healing. It's like, it's not Vial, which is helping peel off the debuffs, and will activate regardless of any debuffs they've received, and can even, like, save the day by removing the stun on the healer right after they received it. Okay, 4-star character, it's a thief. Who is it? Surin, okay. Sure, why not? Like, does even Aram want that? I mean, I feel like there's other Soul Weaver artifacts that would do a better job increasing her combat readiness, if that's what you were looking for. I feel like Aram doesn't need to go that often anyway. Isn't her whole thing that she just kind of helps you anyways? Like, she goes first and prevents a bunch of shit, and then you kind of don't need her to go again for a while. Yep, another 4-star mixed in. Doing at least okay here. You are Terranor Guard. Gives a shit. Eject the reject. And 4-star artifact. Sasha Thanes. It seems okay. This... Yeah, I think I have this thing. I don't know if it's capped or not. Oh, 2! Nice. Motherfucker. Just sold an extra one of those. I'm selling this one too. I don't need more knives. No one needs this many knives.
Hold your position.
You're safe now.
No, you're all capped. Burn, burn, burn. Burn, 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 burn. How many Corvus do I have now, actually? I have 5 of them. If I ever get a Dark Corvus, he's gonna be, like, capped out immediately. Now, what'd I get rep? Oh yeah, this. Yeah, coming out soon. Feed you to the Tempest one, I think. It probably doesn't matter. Okay. Back to Crispin Freeman. Well, not quite. Back to the grinding in between doing Crispin Freeman stuff.
I think I'm going to faint.
All right, let's do this.
This was true love. You can't close your eyes. Yes. Let me know about it.
Not who I thought was
Protect
next.
you.
Oopsies.
I smell living creatures.
I'm scared.
Alright, these things are slow as shit.
I'm going to eat his fill today. I'll show you true love. Give it to me. Paralyze me with your love.
Hypocrite's returning trip. That's something you just have lying around?
I think I'm going to faint.
Should we get started?
Yes, Annie, all your love.
Such a weird name.
Close your eyes. Yes. It's going to
I should say, I am kind of appreciating this.
I'll protect
Because
you.
even though I am appreciating this story, I forgot the most important word of that sentence. Like, we obviously know that Deanne's
I'm
right.
scared.
But Charles doesn't, so it kind of makes sense that he's struggling a bit with this decision.
Know about my family. I love you. Stay with me forever.
Even with a miss, killed him. Rose Apostles Hall. Here is the repeatable part. We shouldn't delay this any longer. Should have been taken care of long ago. We're to protect Azera from the threats of the Archdemon. We must concentrate our power. There's no time to waste listening to immature and indecisive opinions. Today I will disband the Order of the Sword. The Knights will be reorganized into escorts directly under a reformed conclave. But I'm not sure if Sir Charles will accept it peacefully. And I'm gonna level with you. He'd kick all our asses by himself. Then I guess we'll have to make it the only option he has. Lady Katenka, arm all the priests, knights, and soldiers of the Rose Apostles. Even Sir Corvus? Especially Sir Corvus. Yes, maybe it's better this way. And just the friendship between him and Charles, and his faith in the goddess. I'm also thinking about gathering all the soldiers of the Holy Order of the Blue Cross. Everyone, stand by the central interrogation room of the Rose Apostles. If Charles and Asera show up, do as you've been told. You mean disarm them and throw them in jail? Yes, if we interrogate them and find some charges to accuse them of, they'll have to do as we say. So you're not going to kill them? I hope not. There's no need to. As long as he accepts the offer, you can give him a small estate to live out his days peacefully. If he rejects and insists on fighting until the end, then we have no other choice. Understood, Priest Noir. I'll make sure we're prepared.
Are we ready to go?
What happened in the cabin? Lady Alexa is still patrolling with some soldiers. I don't think we have much time to wait for her, so I organize an advance party with the remaining troops. By the way, what's going on, Commander? I heard that the Rose Apostles were occupied by the mob.
Apparently, some extremists among the Rose Apostle priests raised a rebellion. There was a surprise attack at dawn. Lady Katenka and Priest Noir were taken hostage.
Hostage? Why?
They want to kill that homunculus from Taranor. I heard they said they'd release the hostages if someone brings Mercedes to them. But as you might already know, it's not an easy choice for Queen Diane. It'll only undermine the relationship between the two countries if she breaks the promise she made to Sir Crow. We'll have to ambush them and rescue those two.
Yes, sir.
Watch carefully. For King Arthur, I would give my life.
Something is strange, Sir Charles. They're wearing the Rose Apostles' uniform, but I don't recognize any of them. Also, they look more like thugs or mercenaries rather than priests. It's hard to believe they were able to raise a rebellion with so few people. They don't seem very alert considering they're keeping hostages.
I know what you mean. Let's keep going. Once we find out who's behind all this, we'll discover the truth. I've been expecting you. Corvus, were you also involved in this? Involved? Not the kind of man you take me for. No, it isn't. That's why I'm surprised. There's no need to be. I don't know or care about any of this. You might already know, when I came back after repenting, the Rose Apostles had changed a lot. Most of my old friends were replaced by a bunch of young fools sent in by ambitious nobles. Though I tried not to think about it, since the goddess embraced me, I decided to follow the path of the light. Though I did, been cultivating myself and spreading the blessings of the goddess to everyone while traveling a long, long path in solitude. Until today, Lady Katenka told me something I could not understand. I see. It's hard to believe. Whatever it really is, or whatever you've chosen. So, been waiting for you here so I could meet you in person. Your mind and faith haven't changed from when we first made our pledge of chivalry, and I believe in the purity of your heart. Sir Charles Charon of Levelin, I ask for a duel to reveal the truth. My sword is pure and innocent, hence I accept your duel. Sir Corvus Pastanor, the Holy Knight and Friar of the Rose Apostles.
Watch and learn. Correct your posture.
Oh, fucked him up.
Self-control. It's time to draw my sword. Who taught you?
Sometimes you need the guarantee.
I'll show you how it's done.
Charles, your sword hasn't changed at all. Admit the pledge you've made still remains.
As witness to this duel, I, Asaria Arisfadel of the Order of the Sword, declare Sir Charles Charon the victor.
Would you trust me now, Corvus? Yes, I couldn't feel a single moment of hesitation, which showed me that whatever path you've chosen, it's based on your sheer will. And that's all I wanted to see. To return to the life of an ascetic, I think I shall wander Britannia for a time. Charles Charon, may the blessings of the goddess always be with you. Thank you for trusting me. Let's open the door now and go inside, Lady Asaria.
I don't see any guards. It's really suspicious, Commander.
Don't worry, just follow me. Nice to see all of you here. I thought it was strange just how quiet the castle was, as if it were empty.
Lady Katenka doesn't seem like a hostage at all. All the Rose Apostle soldiers back there were armed. They're only following orders. And whose orders are those? We have armed members of the Holy Order of the Blue Cross here with us as well. Would like to believe Priest Noir has an explanation for all this. We're surrounding us armed with swords and stabs. Lady Asaria, Lower your sword. All I want is to talk with Charles. There's no need for you to be involved. Lower my sword? What are you saying? I cannot continue to sit idly by watching our weak, indecisive queen. Actually, no, she's very decisive. She's made a very hard decision that you refuse to accept. You're using the word indecisive. No, she's pretty decisive. You, Sir Charles, who has forgotten your duties and recklessly follows her. I hate to say this, but please resign for the sake of Azera.
Lady Asaria,
Yes, Sir Charles.
do not lower your sword under any circumstances.
Yes, sir. Hell yeah. I see how it is. You desire bloodshed after all?
Katenka, arrest them all. Kill them if you must.
Katenka? Lady Katenka, do you not hear me? Soldiers of the Rose Apostles, arrest Priest Noard. He is charged with a rebellion against Queen Diene and blasphemy against the goddess. What? What are you talking about? Katenka, you...
Please, show your respect to Lady Katenka at the very least, Priest Noard. As of today, she is the leader of the Rose Apostles.
What? Katenka, you fool! Did you really ditch me just to become leader of the Rose Apostles? I won't deny it, Priest Noard. You promised me nothing. You told me nothing. All you did was order me around. However, Sir Charles actually suggested a number of things. One of which was appointing me as the leader of the Rose Apostles so I can steer them to the right path. You really fall for those hollow words. People will promise you anything when they are at risk. You never even tried, Priest Noard.
How stupid I was. I expected better of you. Holy Order of the Blue Cross, come forward and escort me. I'll have to get out of here fast.
Oh, please, come to your senses, High Priest. Wait, what are you doing here? Give in already and follow Lady Katenka peacefully.
Do you not hear me, priest? Stop them and protect me.
Leave them alone. They'll follow me from now on. No way. I am the new leader of the Holy Order of the Blue Cross. I've tried really hard not to step in, but I couldn't stand by as you misuse the Blue Cross. Maybe it doesn't matter to you at all, Priest Noard, but the Holy Order of the Blue Cross means everything to me. That's why I've accepted Sir Charles's suggestion. Everything is the will of the goddess.
Nonsense. As of today, Traitor Noard is no longer High Priest. All mention of him will also be eliminated from the records of the Holy Order of the Blue Cross and the Rose Apostles. From the history of the Church of the Goddess following the Archdemon War.
Also, this actually confirmed for me something I was pretty sure of. That, Diene did order all the mages to just be returned home to their families with, like, full whatevers. Noard apparently tried to cover it up and killed all the ones to... Or at least tried to send them out to, you know, make sure no one found out about the horrible side effects of the Enhanced Mage Division. That just didn't seem like her shtick.
Think of it as a final courtesy that you will be remembered only by your most honorable moment. You will spend the rest of your life in peace in a monastery far from Tyrell Castle. I'm... It can't be real. This is absurd.
Go peacefully.
Let me go. Don't touch me, you fools! Charles, you really think I don't know what you're up to? Make excuses all you want, but eventually it's all for your own good, to maintain your hold on power. You may take the traitor with you, Lady Katenka.
Not even giving him the time of goddamn day, like,
nope, not on your wavelength, not talking to you, not discussing. You denying your solid faith when you withdrew your allegiance to the former king for the sake of Azera? You saying you'll leave Azera in the hands of Queen Diene? Follows only hollow prophecies and that immature child Aether.
Yeah. He should be quieter now. Lock him up in a dungeon, interrogate him for a few days, send him to the monastery you've mentioned. Don't worry. Make sure he doesn't talk to anyone about this. Meow. So, Charles, how could you hide all this from me?
Well, I just wanted to keep you out of it. Wasn't sure everything would go as planned. We'd failed, would have been on trial together as traitors.
I see, but...
Wasn't because I don't trust you, Lady Asaria. But if you had known, would you have agreed? Let's go back now, it's been a long day.
Yes, sir.
Don't try to figure out this letter's author. What's important is the content itself. I know where they are. Follow the trade route and turn right. You'll see a small town. Turn left and you'll find a rocky mountain. On the opposite side, There's a small monastery. They're right there. All that is left now is to send this letter to the right person. I already know the perfect candidate. But why does the gauntlet keep catching my eye? What is it trying to tell me? You want to talk? Said Charles. We all know you want to control the entire conclave, not just the Order of the Sword. I'll devote my body and soul to the goddess in Azera, not allow myself to be overtaken by emotion. You denying your solid faith when you withdrew your allegiance to the former king for the sake of Azera? Everything I do is for Azera. Only for Azera. I've made up my mind. The door is open. Please come in.
Heh. Do you apply for special secret mail service?
I hope your service lives up to its name.
Of course. Haven't seen Mirrorin in story since fucking... I suppose technically at the end of the Origin episode, but the start of episode 1 is when it... because it just redoes that. After delivering special secret mail, my memories about them are removed entirely. So don't worry, your secret's safe. I won't remember anything about it.
Alright then. I'll be sending this letter anonymously. Please deliver it to...
To?
Auric Vian.
Bum, bum, bum! Oh, that is too perfect. Told Cowrick where the motherfucker was so he could kill him. I wasn't sure who he was sending it to, because I wasn't sure they'd mention Cowrick by name this early on, but god, that is satisfying to hear. Cowrick got his full revenge. Alright, free 4-star artifact. It's another goddamned knife! What is happening? I've received 3 knives this stream. Burn them all. Ow. Yeah, should lock this up. Not worth tossing it. Okay, this is already maxed, the one I have. Then I don't think I need multiples of this. Archers have better stuff, but even if there was one... Oh yeah, it can't even stack. There's very little reason to have 2 of this. So, toss it. Unfortunate, but necessary. Yep, scythe. Any other dupes? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and get the goblin. Oh no, that hurt so much.
I think I'm going to faint.
All right, let's do this. Son of light, burn!
Prove your Don't let them escape.
Here I go.
Alright, 500,000 gold. Nice, nice. Habitat of the Molagora. I know exactly how to make this quick.
Yep.
If I must fight, this won't
I
be
just
an
do
easy
this,
fight.
and since that's an extra attack, yep. Fastest way to do that possible that I've seen so far. It's flat damage that can't be resisted. And it's really fucking funny to do that. Gold, sky stones. Rest of these are leaves, catalyst chests, and a penguin. I'll get to that when I get to that. Let's do a little more summoning. Am I gonna hit the guarantee? Oh wait, I got a ton of these to pick up. Yep. Oh, surprise gold. A Caladra. I think the one I have is maxed out already. I used to run this on ADS back in the day. I say back in the day like it wasn't, like it was so long ago. I guess it has been a long time since I first got ADS. I ran it on her, but Tome just worked better. Oh, another surprise gold. Motherfucker! 4 Elia's knives. And the initial thing was a gold, and then... Oh yeah, Crozet. That's who that was. Son of a bitch. Right, blue, it says. Surprise gold character. Who are they? They're a thief. Kawana. Okay. Surprise, a lot of surprise golds. Oh, Kawazu, they came together. And then a knight. Who's this? Maya. Okay. One more. All right, this one is gold for sure, or orange. I say gold because it sounds like a better color. Royal Guard, who doesn't have a real name. Here we have a mage. Oh. Dominiel. Okay. And if this is a 5th knife. Nope, it's a sepulchrum. I think my sepulchrum isn't capped, actually. Yeah, it's okay, actually. It seems like... Okay. Honestly, this seems like what you would use if you didn't have a scythe. Because it accomplishes the same idea of giving them some sustain for your warrior. Though I imagine scythe is just better because it's based on the damage you're dealing rather than the damage you're taking. And it's healing rather than just flat reduction. I'm not gonna be sad to upgrade mine a little more. Okay.
Stop right there!
You, and you can all go to hell. Oh yeah, dash pass. Content 10 times, yep. What's this one? Another 5-star artifact selector will show up. 5-star hero, just a random one. Ooh. Red potion, blue potion. Health on speed gauntlets. Yeah, I guess, actually. Oh, unknown slates. I have some of those, but more is never bad. And 5-star selector. Ooh. And that isn't limited to covenants. Let's clear out our heroes first. Did this wrong. Here this week looks pretty nice. A little disappointed with the health set boots, though. That is a bit odd. Yeah, when you said Janua earlier, I kept thinking of Januda. Their names are too fucking similar. Do I have the other version of Crozet? I don't think so. Dang, Crozet's almost capped. I guess if you do... Here's the thing about Covenant heroes. You're gonna roll Covenant eventually, and so I guess you're gonna get all of them eventually. Because Covenant you are supposed to just keep doing. And with enough time, you will eventually get all the Covenant heroes. What is this? Oh, yeah. Where was my new stuff? God, I hate you, Elias Knife. You're a decent artifact, you know. Just 14% defense penetration if the enemy's been hurt even a little bit. Is real cool. But by God, stop showing up. Yeah, I thought my Caladra was max, and I don't think I need 2. It's only a 4-star anyway. My Sepulchrum is not capped yet, though, like I thought. Oh. Die knife. I've almost received an actually, I've definitely, at this point, had enough extra knives. I could have had a second one, like, capped out by now. But I don't need a second one. Alright, looks like I am gonna hit the, guarantee on this. Very likely. 4 stars, who's showing up? Anfa, who are you? Your artifacts... Book. Yeah, Tagahel's ancient book. Is mine maxed out yet? Actually, don't think it is. Hey, Claudia. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Nothing. Book. Book isn't nothing. Alright, we got blues. Oop, surprise, gold, another Dominiel. Alright. Surprise, gold, artifact, steadfast gatekeeper. Yeah, it seems like, okay. Not great. Another one, this is... Andre's crossbow. Not amazing. Alright. We already know Aram's coming in this one, so it's not as fun. See what we pick up that isn't her, though. Artifacts? Another Caladra. Nah. Oh wait, that's right. You gotta do it like this.
Stop right there!
And now she's guaranteed from these extra things I had lying around. An amazing person by your side.
Calling on me. Brazen, aren't we? I hope you're ready to submit.
I never pictured her sounding like that. It's not bad, I just didn't picture it. Alright.
Violation of safety regulations!
Transmit you 3.
Are meant to be followed.
Sell those. Picks up the inventory again. Keep fucking that up. Transmit. Hey, my rep. Yep. Efficiency. It's definitely what I'm good at.
Hold your position!
Maya. Wazoo. Oh wait, no. Fuck. I forgot you showed up, actually. Hell yeah. Let's feed you in here. That's our boy. Feed the inferior Kawazu to the superior one. Miniel... Ooh, you're gonna shoot up to SS. I don't know if you're good or not, I just used you. And ARAM. Double check how she works, I think I remember. Stacking up to a 35% chance to inflict stun. Cover health of all allies proportional to her own max health, so she wants max health, of course. Increase the effect chance by 100%. So it becomes a 135%? Still good for getting over resistance. Start of the first battle. Enemy takes the first turn, grants immunity to all allies 3 turns. Ally takes the first turn, grants increased effectiveness to all allies for 3 turns. Suffering an attack that targets all allies activates Warming Up, where you gain 10 soul, grant vigor, and increase speed to everyone. So yeah, she is going to ruin all the cleaver defenses. Rapid Rescue. Rescue Line Launcher. Resets skill cooldowns for an ally except the caster. Increase combat readiness 60%. Unaffected by cooldown increase and decrease effects. So it can't target itself. Which, smart move. And combat readiness skills all the way up to 100%, so just give them their turn right now. Let's go ahead and feed her.
What's this? You want a compliment? How childish of you.
I got plenty of
There.
blooms.
Good job.
Although, actually, I have these. I should use them. There's literally no reason not to use them if you have them.
What's this? You want a compliment? How childish.
This
of
too.
you. There.
Let's
Good
see.
job.
And that gives this the upgrade of... Also resets their skill cooldowns. She got a bunch of health, attack, and 30% flat effectiveness. Nice. And now, what gear does she want again? Open this up and... thing. Oh yeah, she hasn't been out yet, out long enough for their actual site to know. So I'll have to go by what I think. Definitely not by acquisition. Just look at my 5 and 4 stuff. Using her with DDR. S2 into S3, ARAM S3 on DDR, S2 into S3 again. Right. And DDR is... a character whose name I should definitely for sure know. Death Dealer Ray. I have him too. But unfortunately, I can't really use him because... still, yeah, I gotta do so many goddamned expeditions, and also that other thing it asked. Go away. Also gotta get level 60 with 4 heroes. Which I should be able to do. I guess that's not that hard, but like... Bleg anyways, you know? So... DDR, ARAM... I still slot in ADS into that team if I use those two. I don't see a reason they can't work together. Just, ADS would not be a good target for, for ARAM, because she doesn't really have cooldowns is the thing. She has focus, and she doesn't have cooldowns, so it's like, she's not the best target. She'd still be a fine target, because she still gets her extra attacks. Would you rather target DDR himself with it, actually? Let's see. Tower conquered until next week. I don't think I have any more expeditions right now. Yeah, let's do a little of this. You know, I've been wrecking normal mode so bad, I feel like I have to play challenge mode to even get ranks at this point. And the last one, I didn't go up in rank at all. Turn 1. You hope to pick up 3 people with those 3. Still easily have enough tokens to go if I get one more person. Actually, set you back a little, because you're ranged. Ooh, yeah, this is not as free as it is in normal mode. Hiram wants to be fast, but probably slower than the unit with the important skills. Assuming she wants ER, because the S1 stun doesn't seem worth building off effectiveness for. Yeah, I mean, she has her own effectiveness, and if you really want effectiveness on that, then... Ooh, Lorena. She's actually real good here, because now Lorena herself upgrades. But let's do... Ooh, Carrot. Carrot's good. If I get Glenn next round, then I'm set for early game. Oh, I might want to hold off to try to upgrade fast. In normal mode, I'm so overpowered, I can literally sit on my ass waiting for enough gold to upgrade. Because I have all the basic stat relics, more or less. You need 70, so... Oh, there's Glenn. Alrighty then. You two out. Glenn and Carrot in. Carrot probably switch here. Yeah, all upgraded. This is probably the best 4 characters you can have early on. And nobody even died. Level that, and putting Rima in for the archery bonus works. Judith is very unlikely to do anything, but it's not worth it to sell her yet, is the problem. Like, if I end up rolling a bunch of thieves, I'll want to hang on to her for a thief bonus. But otherwise, she's not doing shit. Because school bonus sucks. It doesn't do a damn thing. Oh, free Victorica. Would I rather have night bonus at this point? I think I kind of might with the 4-star here. 100, so... Yeah. Beach bonus is okay early, but it does almost nothing later on, so... Ooh. Yeah, we broke through. Ooh, auxiliary lots. He's another 4-star. Mage bonus is not bad. Rather have that. Oop, snuck around behind there. That might be bad. Found Inheritor hard to use, just because... To get the bonus off it, your inheritors have to die, but if my team comp is good, they don't die. Furious. Okay. Yeah, lots. I'd rather have a leader who gives me archery bonus right now. Full leader is not a terrible setup, it's just very unlikely you'll get it. I got a good S rank from Heart of Orbis, you got the helmet. Oh yeah, I got my S rank, I need to turn that in. I got, a 5-star. A 5-star hero guaranteed. Not a selector, don't get me wrong, but that's... I got that just this morning, and I was like, I shouldn't use this, I should do this on stream. 120, I could safely spend 3. It wants me to use school bonus. Oy vey. Ah, man. It's also setting up to possibly lead me into Thief. Wait until next week? You have a few days from Monday until monthly reset? I mean... but what does that give me, is the question. I thought there wasn't enough days left on it. I thought there was less than a week left on it. Was I wrong? Get another 20 rolls? Is it... I thought there was less than a week left on it. I might have just been wrong. Okay, let's say hypothetically I want to slot in school. 10 days? Okay. I just used these. Actually, would Aiden and Judith be better because thief bonus? I still need these 4 right now. It's not worth it to upgrade them, is the thing. I think we're just chilling this round. I think I upgrade and then slot in someone over her, because I don't have any other inheritors right now. That's assuming I win this, which it's looking like I might not. My rangers are okay. Ooh, that was not as much gold as I thought I was getting for that. 5 off. Oy. In that case... sell lots. Aiden and, Rose will make my knight better. And... okay. So who is the hero with the highest attack? I'm actually not sure. It's actually her right now. Interesting. Though Glenn is still doing the most damage, but that's normal for a class-up Glenn. With decent, like, frontliners. 150, so that's at least 2 more turns. Should be fine. Ugh, Boss Arunca this early? Wow. Challenge mode is not pulling punches then. Neither am I, thankfully. All these enemies with their... all these ranged enemies with their barriers is tricky. But I think we're doing okay. Yeah, it was fine. 80. I should assume I'll get at least 50. So 3 rolls should be okay. Victorica upgrade. Fighter Maya. That makes me regret selling lots, but whatever. Lorena upgrade is not bad. Honestly, Judith might be the play just for Thief upgrade for Aiden. And Judith herself as well. Although I find one more schooler. Think we're doing okay here? Yeah, they've lost way more than we have. And just got a bunch of invincibility. Frontline has a bunch of stacking invincibility and defenses, while the backline is shooting them. Tempted to throw in Victorica for just a third Knights, but I think Judith for also putting Thief on these two. May have been the wrong call. I've got multiple lives, it'll be fine. It looks like I'm getting my ass kicked here. My damage dealers are almost dead. An extra durable knight would have helped with this. Yep. They might still pull something off. Yeah, she can still stack that invulnerability, and this last guy is very squishy. Oh, wow, I think we're actually gonna pull this out. But I think the one stack of Thief was not worth as much as another buffed-up knight and a 4-star. If I find another, school person, she'll be worth it, but actually, even then, probably not. We need 200. That's a while away. A Glenn upgrade will not go awry here. He is one of our major damage dealers. Ooh, they have a lot of Thief set up. We're all really injured. This is way closer than last time. Furious is not soloing this. Yeah, I better roll here. The first time I've lost a life in a very long time playing. Kawana. I do not think Kawana's the play here. Infinite Horizon Akates is really strong, though. A Victorica upgrade is not gonna turn my nose up. Furious upgrade, hell yeah. Another one. Okay, I think that is enough to try that again. Yeah, this is going way better. Furious and Victorica killing stuff way faster, Victorica staying alive way longer. Glenn getting his ass kicked, unfortunately, again. Alright, that worked. Okay. Like I said, school doesn't do that much. Now we have a random buff. Which one will it be, actually? It could be Soul Weaver, Warrior, or Knight. And I think we got Warrior. Actually, it's random for each individual character. Some of them got different ones, but a lot of them got Warrior. But that is exceptionally powerful. And it's just for having this specific character. Though, am I gonna win this time? It looks like I'm not. And maybe, actually. Our dear witch is gone. Yeah, Furious, you ain't soloing. Yeah. Look at that. Ooh. Okay. Might be time to start pivoting you guys out, because you're just dying right away. Throw in Robin and Rima for Archer buff. And, we put Lorena back in to... No, Lorena's the one getting buffed if I put her back in. Christy instead, just for Glenn's buff. This is marginally better. If Robin dies, then... yeah, she's gonna start going apeshit. She's suddenly really strong now, yeah. Okay, yes, much better. Yes, that upped us way more. I think time to, unfortunately, I love the class change team, but clear them out, give us space. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wow, is so good. Yeah, so on this version, I can definitely see the appeal of having lots of inheritors. Where some of them will actually die, so you can buff up the other ones. Yeah, she withstood a very long time right there. She is a knight. Yeah, now you're alone. And you exploded. Alright. Akate's is good. An upgrade for Tenebrae when she is our highest damage dealer at the moment. Well, I'm not going to turn my nose up at that. I don't have any more rangers in here. I think just throw Akate's in the middle to start healing people up, and it's good. Yeah, I've given up on Thief and School for sure. Toss them. Actually get up. Oh! Oh. Yeah, so we have the two people who by themselves carry shit in normal. Yeah, Boss Odonka's really strong. There is literally no setup that's not stronger with her out on the front line. Because that is a massive goddamned barrier.
I shall offer you
Oh.
a presage.
The Witch of the Mirror is doing
Freedom
something.
is only but an illusion.
She just hits everyone and stuns them. Yeah, that's pretty useful. I think we're gonna be okay now. I don't think this is full build, necessarily. I think a Rinnak would, Rinnak and possibly swap out some archery for Rinnak, maybe? Christy... I'm sorry, girl. Or actually, yeah, probably swap for Rima if I picked up Rinnak as the last inheritor. Now, that's assuming anyone's gonna die ever again with the boss here. Robin gets to show her stuff, dealing the most damage on the team. Yeah, I have stuns, which means heal setups don't work now. Though I can't lose again is the one downside. I just want to go to cap out. Need 250. And we're just kind of rolling currently. Oh, a half-assed archer setup, sure. Arunca actually got fucked up. Maybe this isn't as half-assed as I thought. They deal a lot of damage. But the Inheritors are pissed. Alright. Nope, Tenebrae.
I'll show you the
I do
other
like how they
side
do
of
the
this
animation for the ults of the level of the 5-star ones. I don't mind the lower rarity characters not having ults. Here we go. And the character we're looking for currently is Renak, or Tamarin. Tamarin is also quite nice for the sole reason that she can do this. And now Tenebrae is going to hurt even more. And now Tenebrae is going to hurt even more. I don't want either. I don't want any of you three in here. Leica is not an automatic out. Actually, in fact, replace Glenn with her. Glenn's not bad, but she's definitely going to outpace him. Ooh, Sigrid. Oh, man. 'Cause that would give me Forgotten Gear. Punch Fist and Ice Pick are really good. Also, she's really strong. She's giving a better bonus than Leica, but I'm not going to toss them out in case I see the line of full archery. In fact, actually, that's 2 more archers. I could give up on Inheritor entirely to go full archery, which I'm going to do because I want to, because archery is busted as shit. I'm not going to toss them, though. I'm not going artificial. Sorry, Mercedes. Artificial is just kind of okay. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. We're not an especially durable team, but by God do we have damage. Glenn upgrade. Tamarin upgrade. Furious upgrade. Sigrid upgrade. Says I don't need you. Go away. Though you are worth 3 summons for the 1 summon I spent on you. This is the good part about getting your max early. Ooh, Ruella? Ooh. I forgot you were another Inheritor, actually. Arunca upgrade. Aiden, get the fuck out. Sigrid? Laia. If Rima wasn't adding to my Ranger bonus, I'd replace her in a heartbeat. As it stands, singular idle bonus is enough. You do not need it. There's Renak. I swapped out my archery for full... Like, even having 5 of these is still worth it, because they're still getting buffed for each one of them, even though the buff itself caps at 4. And a Bri up. Oh yeah. Imprint S with Witch of the Mirror. That's the first time I've done that with her. Furious being at SS... Ooh, Akate is a pain. Robin up. Oh, yep. Yeah. Operator Sigrid builds up her ult really fucking fast. I've noticed this. So actually switching her to my idle target might be smart. Oh, she's already my idle target. I don't gotta switch a damn thing. Let's be Karin. That's worth looking at because level 4, Lost Technology is busted as hell. Go away, says. Go away, Politus. Hello, Robin. Go away, Politus. Go away, Aiden. Go away, says. Go away, Kawana. Chloe's an interesting one, because again, she's another Maid Kingdom, but, nah. Fly her right behind her, sorry, girls. Go away, Kawana. Hey, Renak. Not need Akates. Cameron up. Do not need Maya. Sigrid, hell yeah. Do not need Mercedes. I do in real life, but not in this minigame. This is the real grind of this game mode. When you're at high level and, you are sometimes gaining more currency than you're spending. Arunka upgrade needed. Lots and Aiden can go away. So can Maya. Alright. We're very strong. We're very damaging.
Data analysis complete.
Especially with what's happening here.
Now, disappear.
Until the last
And then Tamarin just... Yeah, her ult goes off and no one gets to benefit from it because the enemy team's already dead. I think we're gonna win this. Oh, Executioner Scurry. That is very tempting, actually. Especially because... Oh. Oh. Get Karin here, we're unstoppable, but who am I replacing? Could try to go all in and look for an 8th Ranger. Let's look if there's an 8th Ranger to find. I actually don't think there is. At least not one that I've unlocked yet. Furious getting upgraded. You think he's mad about it? I think he's mad about a lot of things. All those 6 Rangers so strong. Tell you what. Actually, no, that's not who I should replace if I'm doing that. Because her ult is still very useful, even if I'm not keeping her attack upgrade. What did I just do? That's not what I needed to do. You're who I needed to replace in that setup. You are currently here just to fill the slot of being an archer. In which case, actually, I should replace you regardless. So, yeah, at this, the 2 heroes with the highest attack recover the health of all allies proportional to their own attack, and inflict damage on all enemies. Let me show you what that looks like. It looks like this.
Code received. Executing commands.
ready to ride?
The party is basically invulnerable now.
Right in the dust.
4 ancient gear is ridiculous, especially when supported by a boss Arunka. They want Sigrid even stronger. Yeah, I think it's time I accept what my game plan is. We upgrade everyone left to S rank, except probably Glenn. I'd leave Glenn like he is if I had to. Because it's actually very unlikely to roll more Glens at this point. The whole Maid Kingdom's here. I'm not gonna toss him out in the cold. I don't need space. The only thing that would interest me is another ranger, which I don't think I've unlocked yet, so not likely. Need Skuri and Aronka and Tenebrae and Leica. There's Aronka a little more. Bellion. Had you shown up way earlier, I might have gone full leader setup, which works. It's really weird. It's like an inverse of the class grade setup. You either want them alone or all of them, and never anything in between. Because if it's anything in between, you lose. Like, they get no bonuses unless it's all or just one. Just a funny way to do that. Summon heroes in Brawl? Yeah, I've been doing it. Sometimes you cap someone out and you genuinely get more resources than you spent on them. Thing is, I don't even need to do this. I'm pretty sure. Unless the challenge mode's final rounds are way, way harder than normal. I mean, they're already harder, but... yeah, I don't see myself doing this. So what we're gonna start doing, 5-star rolls. There's the Witch. Bellion showed up again. I think the only people missing now are 5 stars, other than Glenn, who I can't reasonably pick up. Just very unreasonable to expect to get him. Another boss Aronka. Who's left? I think just Karine, who's actually a 4-star, so I shouldn't have started doing this yet, actually. Alright, tell you what, we're just gonna kill them. I think we're good enough now. Yeah, considering how hard we rolled that, just go. Oh, she's got a Bellion with her now. In this version of it. She's still the last boss, and Sigrid's still going to nuke them from orbit.
Beginning extermination.
Yep, all dead. Yeah, when your strongest person heals the party and damages all enemies every time they attack, it suddenly becomes really, really easy. I don't fully know why. Oh, cool, you get a profile card for that one. I'm not gonna pick her up, so I'm not that bothered by how long it's gonna take me to get this thing. Actually, it's just be the champion 3 times, so... maybe that means nothing. Relics. Yeah, I capped this one out first. Actually, no, I capped out the one that gave me more money first. That seemed the most useful for something about getting money. Acquiring free heroes is the same as money. This is probably useful in challenge mode where that's actually a question. Yeah, I haven't upgraded everyone's defense, but everyone's health and attack are as high as they're gonna be. Oh yeah! Maybe I should have picked this up at some point. Yeah. Anyway, enough of that for right this second. Secret
What
shop
do I sell?
updated.
Well,
Nothing.
come back soon.
Sure enough, it's 10 days. I should wait. There is also this, S-rank armor. I don't know if this is good. I don't know about those stats on it, honestly. I do not know. But 5-star hero summon ticket, I was excited to see. Yeah, I still got these. I'll know on Thursday what to pick up with those. Yeah, I think that'll do it for this one. It is a good place to stop off. Charles' story was pretty nice. I liked it. But, yeah, we did some rolling, got ARAM. I'll probably work on getting her equipment and other stuff. That's gonna do it for this one. I'm gonna stop the recording for YouTube here. As always, thank you so much for coming if you came. If you didn't come, you don't get a thank you. Bye-bye, YouTube.